Level Up TTV starts now.
So what's going on? Like, we look it up. There's this little dong, and there's a dong, and there's another dong, and there's people outside. And do you know they're wearing white and red, and they're walking around like all ceremoniously? Is the circus in town?
I don't know where you're from, but we don't call them dongs here. We call them bells. That has a very different connotation in this town, so I would suggest
I'm from
not
down
calling
under.
that.
Down under, dongs are amazing. They're round, and they can be golden, and if you hit them, they really react.
So a good number of our participants are youth who might be struggling with some degree of social setback that has something to do with, oftentimes, there's no diagnosis required, but we have a lot of our constituents come to us with challenges related to autism, ADHD, anxiety, or depression, and then coming through and playing a safe and supportive game in a fun environment then helps them come out of their shell and sometimes make friends for the very first time. That's our like historical youth demographic. We have also expanded now to serve adults, which is really exciting. We've also planned to be expanding soon to serve a veteran population, to work with hospitals. So we have a lot of great vision. We're looking to expand our direct services.
Using a bonus action, you may teleport a distance equal. Let's give them something that gets better, right? You may teleport a distance based upon your charisma modifier.
Beckett and Lucita, is this like a Sunny and Cher thing? Do they have other names? Or?
Yeah, it's kind of it's Cuthbert Beckett and Lucita de Aragon.
I'd just be Beckett too.
Who named their kid Cuthbert?
Yeah, that's a horrible name.
That's a weird name.
Don't tell him I said that. He sounds like he kills people.
He does kill people.
Wild magic surges. As the energy goes into you, it begins to take life, a actual organic life of thorns. Large, thorny vines begin to sprout inside your body, busting through your flesh, through your eyes, your mouth, your ears. They begin to encompass you in a sarcophagus of green and red from your blood. Black and silver roses beginning to bloom around you. You are unaware of any of this as you simply drift off to sleep.
Like, you can leave feedback on a class. People leave feedback on official classes and say, this is weak, this is overpowered, this is broken. They do that all the time, and they refine it through Unearthed Arcana and through official errata and official releases. It is time for Bloodhunt to become an official class. It's
because a whole bunch of people were like, sweet, I know this person, I'm gonna, like, they seem very nice on TV, I'm going to play this character. Oh, it's perfect, please notice me, senpai.
But it also meant that if you missed any gaps, the gaps would be black, like in creases and stuff. Where if you miss any gaps with a white undercoat, you have white glaring out at you, and so you need to go back and fix it.
Just to add to what Marty's saying, I'm actually painting right now using a metal paint, and when you put it over black, it comes up with a much better coverage and look than when you go over white.
I'll agree that Andrea gets an extra level of experience because of that.
And exhaustion for having to deal with us.
No, 2 levels of exhaustion.
1 level is all you need, right? Because 1 level gives you, a negative to your...
1 level is disadvantage on skill checks.
Yeah, but that's what she's going to be using, right?
Right now,
So,
yeah.
I mean, unless you guys are going to, pick a fight with her.
I hope.
Are you guys going to pick a fight with her?
No. No.
That is 14 points of squirrel damage.
Oh, I've never taken squirrel damage before.
Quick, break out the bottle of rat poison. They're just fuzzy tree rats. Kill one.
So anything
Kobolds not really known for their incredible intelligence.
No, not so much.
the noggin actions. That's ego.
Ego.
Reflexes is about being fast.
Dexterous, if you will.
Dexterity.
Agile.
So fast.
I like the pot holder on your head.
It's a hat.
It is a hat. It's lovely.
Thank you.
And it matches
Thank you.
your tie.
Yeah, I lose my tie.
Uh-oh.
Where did it go?
I don't think it exists anymore. My object permanence not so good.
Greetings, Earthbound travelers, and welcome to the night's episode. Will of the Dice presents The Darkened Queen and the Shadowed Rose. I am your host, Tyr the DM, world's okayest DM, and I'll be guiding you through this clusterfuck of chaos. It is bound to be a hell of a ride tonight. So, I'm predicting at least a 5 you bastards for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing
to worry about.
But last time I made a prediction, I didn't get any you bastards. So we'll see. They are a fickle bunch. But before we get started, I want to thank you all for joining us. We definitely appreciate all the support we get from you, the audience, the fans. You all make it worth it. I've seen some comments on social media this week that really helped me out of a dark time, and I just want to say thank you. With that said, we do have some announcements. The first big announcement is we are no longer doing the One Community, One Love. We found out there were some groups out there that are using that as names for foundations to fight for equality, just good human rights stuff. We don't want to muddy that water. So we have rebranded to One Community, One Campaign, because we're all in this shit together. So when we get to that announcement here in a few minutes, that's why. But to kick off our announcements, hit us with it, Locke.
Hi, gamers. Locke here to tell you about our partner in this endeavor, Level Up Dice, purveyors of fine luxury dice for all your awesome dice needs. Tonight, we're going to talk about these. I happen to pull one of these from one of their Glyphic blind bags. This is the Blue Chip Sandstone die. They are amazing. They're so cool. I'm going to wind up getting a full set of these myself. These are Glyphic dice. The electronic motherboard and networks inspire the Glyphic chip design. The design transforms the blue sandstone dice into an artifact, bringing the world of gemstones and circuitry together. Blue sandstone, along with its simple lines and circles of design, brings forth mechanical and cool feel while still alluding to the magic that is modern technology. Blue sandstone is a man-made glass. It comes in blue, green, purple hues, but the blue sandstone, you find it with patches of less and more sand, so you can get it kind of as sparkly as you want it to be through the custom ordering. So go check those dice out, and to do so, go to their site through our portal, because it helps us out, lets them know that you came from us, and that portal is https://bit.ly/L, D, Will, That's bit.ly/LUD, Will of the Dice, all one word. Go check them out. Also, I would like to thank our wonderful musicians who have provided music for the show this week. Those are Kevin MacLeod and Patrick Taylor, our very own Pants. Thank you guys for heightening our playing experience by providing music for the show.
Indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you, Locke. Rian.
Hey, everybody. So as Tyr said, we've rebranded to One Community, One Campaign because we are all in this together. And tonight's shout out is for Ellie and Ivy and the Copper Bone. Run by Lisa Klein. Their shops feature items for gamers, geeks, rennies, and even D&D players. They have everything from custom medallions, enameled pieces that are absolutely gorgeous. You've really got to go look at them. And really awesome metal tags for you or your pet. So you go check them out at ellieandivy.com. That's ELYANDIVY.com. Or over at thecopperbone.etsy.com.
Thank you, Rand. Dan.
Hi, welcome viewers and listeners, one and all, new and old. If you would like to see our past episodes, a great place to do that is over on YouTube. Just search Will of the Dice, Darkened Queen, and the Shadowed Rose. Or if you want to hit up the other campaign, that is the Signs of Oblivion. And if you are a listener to the podcast, you might want to come check out our YouTube channel to see what we look like when we're doing all this, and see all of Garbo's weird faces that he makes.
and in his killer cosplay, like Lanta and Dan have the cosplay thing, and I'm, and Locke has the authentic Norse garb to fit his character, and I got a T-shirt. So got up my game.
Yeah.
Don't make me look bad. I'll shave my head. That'll help. I don't know. Ben,
Don't steal my look, man. I already got to deal with Garbo over here.
Hey everybody, it's Ben Sigurd. This is the part where I talk to you guys about the Patreon, and going off of what our friend Dan over there said, some of you listen to the podcast, and some of you may want a little bit of early access to that podcast. So that's going to be where you get that at the Patreon. You're also going to have some audio history. Maybe you want to find out how Murkwort became a bullywog. There's a full audio history on the Patreon. There's also an audio history of Kurok and possible a little bit of a love triangle date when he went on. So if you want to check that out, it's patreon.com/WOTDICE. That's Watt Dice.
thank you. Lanta, what you got for us?
Hi gamers. No. Hi guys. I'm Atlanta from Level Up TTV. So I run this amazing, beautiful channel. So if you guys do enjoy everything that you are watching, don't forget to hit that follow button. It does support the stream and everything that we put into it.
Thank you so much. Also remember, if you are an Amazon Prime subscriber, you get a free subscription to Twitch monthly. Now you got to re-up it every month, but go ahead and hit that subscribe. And it's part of your Prime. Definitely help us out. Also, want to give a shout out to our other partner, Eggle's Wood Stuff. Eggle does amazing things with wood. Everything from dice towers, which we have given away here on the show, looms, things outside of other hobby spaces, home decor. You name it with wood, he does it. And you can check him out at eggleswoodstuffs.com. That's EGILLS, woodstuffs.com. I believe that's all the announcements. So let's get into the introductions.
It's me, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
I knew it. Is it me every week? I always get confused. I'm like, I don't know who's starting.
Always go from the bottom of the list to the top.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'll always be first because I'll always come in last. Okay. Hi guys, I am Lanta, also known as on the internet at LantaFanta. You guys can find me everywhere, but tonight I will be playing Sorelia Vesca, also known as Syrah. She's a bit of a badass. We found out that she has a bit of the elder blood in her. So within saying that, her huge ordained kind of scar that just terrorized her and caused her blood curse to kind of come out, it's starting to kind of fade. So we don't know necessarily what's happening there, but we are intrigued to, eventually find out. And apart from that, I have blue hands, which are glowing, which apparently only I can see at the moment. Who knows what'll happen? And I've had blue wings at some stage too. So it's just gonna be a fun time. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. Who knows? It is in the eye of the beholder.
There's something I haven't thrown at someone in a while. A beholder.
Right.
No,
Shit.
no.
Sorry. Sorry.
Why would you do that?
Oh, I didn't realize.
Hey everybody, it's Ben Sigurd. I'm the voice of Murkwort tonight. He is 4 feet of amphibious shenanigans. He's the reason that Syrah is alive again. He gave up the being able to see his own face to bring her back. He's gambled on much and won just enough to be dangerous. You can find me on Twitter at Ben Sigurd.
Hi, I'm Dan, and I play Garbo. He's a small little goblin, but with giant muscles. Something about his diet has made him a nice beefy boy. He carries around a giant black iron kettle, a cauldron on a stick, and he's been kind of just dragged along by these blood hunters that saw that he was once one, and is reluctantly going along. You can find me on Twitter at RavenousDan.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, and I'll be playing Eliana Trudeau. She is a 5'2" spunky little elf with purplish skin, shorts, sometimes kind of spiky black hair. It's really roughly chopped, like she cut it with a dagger maybe, because she kind of did. She knows how to have fun, but she also knows when it's time to be serious. You can find me on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi, gamers. I'm Lot Clark, and before I go any further with this introduction, I cannot let this joke go unsaid. The only beholder that we want here is for Ellie to be holding her. Anyway, hey. All right, so moving on. Hi, I play Bjarnar Sangar. I am a surly middle-aged dwarf, a bit of a curmudgeon, but with a soft spot for my Bloodhunter family. Even though I might not really like all of them that much otherwise. I am a 4'6" dwarf who is sometimes a 9-foot tall half man, half bear thing. I was done a kindness by the Bloodhunter Order, and am since looking to pay that forward by killing every monster I can find. You can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter Patience at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with an H.
Excellent. Thank you, Locke. And as I said at the beginning of this, I'm Tier the DM, world's okayest DM. You can find me out there at Tier_the_DM. Also, make sure to hit us up at Will of the Dice. That's at Will_of_the Dice. All right, announcements and introductions. I believe it is time to get into tonight's tale. When last we left, you had made your way to Frenia. You had secured audience with the Tri-Knot Council, the 3 individuals that stood as a rulership over the city of Frenia. The Chancellor of Art, the Chancellor of Science, and the Chancellor of Religion. While there, you saw the Umbrakai attack the one of the chancellors, insanguinating them and leaving a husk on the floor. The others seeming almost in a daze. When Garbo attempted to smack one out of a daze, he wound up snapping their neck because, well, he rolled a crit, and I'm a bastard. The third one, however, though, gave them access to the Crypt of Scholars, a well-hidden, well-concealed, well-stocked library. They spent time there. They're not sure how much time they spent there, but they did garner some information. They learned that the Scions of Oblivion, contrary to their name, are actually those that have been living in darkness and pain and suffering. Those are the ones that know the true meaning of hurt, and those are the ones that want to bring hope. The Scions of the Awakened are the ones that are slovenly, greedy, living in the laps of luxury, and will choose the path of darkness when the time of the calling comes. That time of the calling, well, they discovered that it takes one with the elder blood to perform a ceremony to choose the Scions. Wonder who that could be. They also learned that the Queen of Angramora, the Shadow Dreaming, Her Highness, Her Majesty, Her Worshipfulness, Gangriella, is allowed to walk the realm of man at certain times as a wolf. We learned that she would choose one that would bloom the shadowed rose, that she would use as a conduit to help open the gates, and that one must be found. They would also learn that Gangriella's brother Claudius, should he take the throne, the ceremony to call the Scions had to be performed, or at least that's what one prophet thought. After garnering their information, they returned back to the council room to find all 3 council members alive. Interestingly enough, at this point, a regiment of 20 Minotaurs, full regalia, marched in. As they split their ranks, a general came marching to the front, kneeling before the council, holding a satin pillow with a broken arrow, asking, almost demanding, that this Tri-Knot Council hold true to the old compacts, to the old agreements, to the old ways, and join them in the war against Iron Sage, for their king had been found dead fighting Iron Sage soldiers. This is where our story will continue, and this is where we will determine if you have been forsaken to the will of the dice. There's a pregnant pause in the chamber, no noise seeming to disturb this moment, as this is a moment that none thought would ever come. You see, old arrangements were made in a time of instability when all nations were young and seeking to find their root and power, most of them forgotten to the ways of yore. But the Minotaur did not forget, and they have come now to this place, demanding that the old ways be held to, that the agreements made, the deals signed in blood, uphold. The Chancellor of Religion, Q, will rise and move before the Minotaur, looking him over, studying him for a few moments. He will clear his throat. Those that can sense the arcane, especially those that can sense the divine, will notice a small movement of his fingers as his voice will now amplify theatrically in through the mostly empty chamber. You have come to claim that which has been long since forgotten by most, but we here remember. We will debate, and we will have your answer by sundown. You may make yourselves comfortable in this, our home. You can see yourself out the same way you saw yourself in. The Minotaur General will grit their teeth, the muscles in their jaws tightening, but they will remain respectful as they rise, turning on their heel and marching out, the 20 Minotaur falling in line, following him, the doors seeming to magically close. Q will take a deep breath and almost fall to his knees, shaking as every ounce of courage was poured into that moment. What in the hell are we going to do? Oh my God, what are we going to do?
I'm going to, can I go up, like, cross to him, like, as soon as I see him, kind of go down and, like, put my hand on his back and be like, what's going on?
They want us to uphold the pact. It was a deal made centuries ago. If ever they needed an ally in war, we were supposed to be the ally because we have special knowledge. And now here we are. War is upon us, and oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Murkwart will clear his throat. If a Minotaur asks you to do something, you probably, especially if it's a whole kingdom, and you probably should, because if you don't, you're gonna have another enemy on your. And Minotaur is an enemy, not a good thing, my guy. Not a good thing at all. Just saying.
He will begin to shake even harder at the thought of the Minotaurs turning on them.
I hate to be that guy in any situation. No, I'm lying. I really don't hate being that guy. I'll be that guy. Listen, there's some shit going on in the world right now that's bigger than this. You're going to want to arm up, and you're going to want to get your forces ready, because there is a war coming. But it ain't going to be with the Iron Sage, I'm pretty sure. Like, I mean, they're kind of dicks.
I agree. I know.
I think we should tell them what we've found.
Give me a intimidation check, Brandon.
Oh, my intimidation is wonderful. Yeah, 8.
He passes out. He faints, dead away.
I turn and look at the Goliath. What about you? Do you want to hear the truth of what's going on, or do you want to, clutch your pearls and fall over too?
The Goliath will look you up and down and then nod that they are indicating they are willing to listen to what you have found.
I turn and look at Gomez. I have his real name written down, but I don't care right now. What about you, Stick?
They will nod also.
All right. So, how familiar are y'all with the prophecy of the Scions and Angramora and the Nightmare Realm? Any of that? No.
They will look at each other and then shake their head.
Okay.
Looking at their friend that is on the ground.
You've been sitting on top of all of this knowledge, and yet you don't use it or utilize it? Sorry.
Yeah, really. You need to let yourself into your own goddamn library and figure out some shit, and quick. You're going to want to read up on this. So here's the deal. The folks what came before, the elder race, they gave the world magic, right? But the way they used magic, it caused a problem, and that's what created Malacutius. And then they had to lock him away by creating the Nightmare Realm. But by creating the Nightmare Realm, there had to be a balance. So there are certain systems in place. When the balance is threatened, i.e., Angramora is about to open its gates upon the world, and the Shadow Realm is going to make war with Angramora because they think they're going to take their food source away, then the Scions are called to reset the balance. Well, that shit is happening. We saw the war between Angramora and the Nightmare Realm playing out not a week ago in the Cairn. Everybody there was turned to stone from a fucking Skaglador. And the forces of the Nightmare Realm were running rampage. So, y'all need to be prepared for when the Scions are called, because the Nightmare Realm and Angramora are going to be attacking this land and every land until they're put back in their pens.
Q will stir from the floor, sitting up, shaking their head. We have no choice. We have to find the diadem of unification. That is the only way that we can even address this.
The who,
whatever
what now?
we wish to call it, that is at our gates.
What is the diadem?
The diadem of unification is what most people would consider a crown, a tiara, a coronet, a fancy headpiece for. It is an artifact of our people that during times of war, famine, plague, when decisiveness is utmost needed and the time for debate and argument is no longer viable, the diadem will select one of the Trinot to rule until such time has passed.
All right. And where is the diadem now?
Well, that is the problem. You see, the last chosen one was a very ambitious individual by the name of Harkin. He was buried with the diadem in the Tomb of Kings.
All right, so go dig him up.
Where is this Tomb of Kings?
It lies beyond the Maze of Madness.
Oh, that sounds like a heap of fun.
I mean, it's a perfectly great place, right? Maze of Madness. They probably have a hot dog stand out front, I'm guessing, and like a balloon stand, right? It's going to be a great place.
Ooh, tell me they've got churros. I could go for a churro.
Oh, me too.
Roll for churros.
I'd also
Natural 20.
I'd also like to point out that tonight I'm actually using Damascus steel, so we'll see how different this goes tonight. That was a 19. That was a 19. All right. Okay. Cool. Cool.
So y'all get churros. I will give you that.
All right.
Yes.
All right. All right. Let's back this up. So you guys have a tomb for your kings. where some of your most important artifacts are located, but you hid it behind a maze of insanity. Is that about the scope of it?
That would be correct.
Why on
Yours.
earth would you allow something like that to be buried?
They're just a bunch of idiots, jeez.
What is it with old men and doing stupid shit?
I mean, they locked up the knowledge in a room over there. They locked up the treasure in a tomb over there. What's the next thing? They locked up the I don't know. I've ran out of. They locked up my ideas in fucking somebody else's head over there. I don't know.
You good people, you throw away the weirdest stuff. Perfectly good things, bones with meat still on it, expensive crowns, all of these things. You just throw it all away. I don't understand.
Garbo, you can't eat the crown. You are not going to eat the crown.
I mean,
I wasn't gonna eat it.
I don't know.
So it is not us who will motion to the three of them that made any of these rules, and to try to get anything changed in the Try Not Council is like trying to tell the sun not to shine. Back in the times before, when Frenya was more powerful, when the prism room was viable to all, there had to be a way to ensure that someone could step into rulership. The problem is when that individual, Harkin, stepped into rulership, they would not relinquish it. Their final wish, which cannot be denied, was to be buried with the diadem.
I mean, I understand wanting to honor someone's last wish, but once they're gone, they can't do anything about it.
You don't understand. The last wish of the diadem wearer is impossible to refuse. It would cause a great cataclysmic event.
Okay, so you bury him with it, and you let it sit there for what, a year, maybe 2, and then you send someone to fucking get that thing.
Well, that would require someone brave enough to go through the maze of madness.
Well, how did you bury him there in the first place if you can't get through the maze?
We didn't put the maze there. The maze moves where it will. And now it is between us and the mausoleum.
Well, how often does it move?
Every 100 years.
And how long ago did it move there?
About 30.
Oh, no.
Fuck
Well, we have our hands full, so it sounds like y'all are fucked.
Pretty much.
Maybe we should... No, we shouldn't. Should we?
No, we've got to go to the
We will
Emerald.
pay.
How much?
Yeah, what are you offering?
We will give you 2,000 gold, and we can get you to the Emerald in an instant.
We're okay taking our time getting to the Emerald.
It's a lot of money.
So, wait a minute. Let me get this right. You want us, the last surviving blood hunters, the ones with the knowledge to possibly stop the impending cataclysm between the Nightmare Realm and Angramora, to go on a step and fetch it quest for you through a maze of insanity, and you're offering us 2,000 gold and a free trip.
I feel like we literally just spent
That's different.
a piece.
So, with this whole magic hat, aside from giving people the ability to, not lollygag around making decisions, does it, I don't know, give you any superpowers or something? No?
Just that your last wish has to be bound.
Well, why can't the three of you just figure out your shit? Why do we have to go get this thing? Can you three not function as adults and talk things out and work through things?
He fainted.
It is our customs. It is our ways.
Hey, wait. I look at the Goliath. You What do you think? Forget everybody else for just a minute. You gonna arm up and throw in with the Minotaur or not?
3,000 apiece from the Goliath.
That's
I
not
want it-
what he asked.
I want your answer.
I cannot make that decision. I'm not wearing the diadem.
He didn't ask you to make a decision. He asked
No.
your opinion.
Yeah, your opinion.
I
What's your
cannot
opinion?
express it.
It's his job. He can't express it.
Jesus. All right.
Then what use are the three of you?
We provide a symbol of power and hope to keep the people inspired.
So you're talking puppets.
They're a bunch of bards.
All right. Let's before we agree to go or not go, take your money or not take your money, tell us about the Maze of Madness and what we're going to face there, and then tell us about the Tomb of Kings and what we're likely to encounter there trying to retrieve this diadem. And is there any other artifacts of note that we should be looking out for while we're there? And are they ones we get to keep?
They are undead that stalk the Maze of Madness, seeking to devour the blood of the mortal man so they may live on. The only artifact that we know of in the mausoleum is the diadem. All of our other artifacts we keep in the armory, where you're supposed to keep artifacts.
Except for the magic orb that was down in the Tomb of Veils. But anyway, that's neither
Wait,
here.
what?
Nothing. You don't know. It's fine.
So
Tomb
you're saying you have a room full of magic relics that might help us get this other magic relic that you want us to retrieve. So how about Merkwart will reach into his pockets and pull out his dice set. How about we double or nothing? How about you make it a little interesting? We get our pick of what's in your relics. If I win, and if you win, you get to pick which relics you give us.
We are not giving you any of our relics.
That was it.
You are blood hunters, are you not?
That was a good
Are
try.
you not sworn to help? Are you not sworn to kill the monsters?
I mean, you make a fair point. We are totally sworn to kill the monsters, and I am happy to go and wade through blood and guts and shit to kill all the fucking monsters. But there are bigger monsters coming, and there are very few of us. So we find ourselves in a situation where we have to be selective about which targets we take at this very moment. Now, that said.
Now, let me ask you a question. If you could move anywhere in the known realm within the blink of an eye, if you had that power, that ability, would you want these bigger monsters to have that power? Because if the Minotaur Kingdom and us go to war, we will not be able to protect that power.
Franya needs to be protected. We should do this.
All right, wait. We still need a little bit more information, though.
And if you have the ability to get someone anywhere, why can't you just send us directly into the tomb?
And why can't you just
What do
hop
you mean it
away
doesn't
from your
work
enemies?
That way?
Can I go back into the library?
You can try.
Okay, I'm gonna stand at the door. I'm gonna look for some sort of
Give me an
stone
investigation
or
check.
something.
You all are so judgmental, coming in here and pronouncing our ways to be wrong and stupid. Where are you at? You're here in our borders after your entire order was murdered under your noses. You come in here and talk about how that we are stupid and we do things backwards. At least we stick together. I'm asking for your help because we are all in this together.
You should choose your next words real careful.
Franya forever.
Listen, we came in here to use your library. We saved your city from metal fucking mites. And then we saved your ass from an Umbrakai that was trying to kill all of you.
And we are trying to save the realms as well.
Yeah.
We have none that can survive the maze. If you do not wish to do it, do not do it, and we will see you off to the Emerald. But we will not stand here and be insulted any further.
Well, I'm trying to ask some questions, if you don't mind. You said there's undead in the maze. How many undead are we talking about?
There is a lair of vampire in the maze.
There's a vampire.
Vampires.
Vampires.
How many are in a lair?
We do not know. None have returned.
Excellent. All right.
Okay, now hold that. Lanta, what'd you roll?
A 10.
Nope. Cannot find the door switch.
Damn it. Can I keep looking?
Yep.
Check the sconce.
How many have you sent?
20? 30?
So we're probably talking about 20 or 30 vampires plus whatever was already there. So probably 20 or 30. Oh, this is going to be a real good party.
All right. What'd you get, Lanta?
21.
So, with the moving your hands over the wall, you see that the blue, the flame around your hand, begins to flicker against the bricks and move. As you follow it, you're able to hit the switch and the door opens.
Cool. I'm going to go in, and literally the only thing I'm going to look for information on is the Maze of Madness.
All right, give me an investigation check while you're doing that. What is your questions, Raynor?
You said that the last wish of the person wearing the diadem is incontrovertible.
Correct.
All right. So, their last wish was to be buried with the diadem.
Correct.
So, given what you know, do you foresee us encountering an issue trying to remove the diadem from the tomb at this stage?
Unless some dark force turns them into undead walking creatures, no. We've never seen that happen, so I think that we're okay there.
So we should be able, if we can get through the Maze of Madness and to the tomb, we should be able to just pluck it right off his shiny little skull and bring it back to you.
You should, yes. All right, Lanta.
15.
So, what you discover on the Maze of Madness, and I will not do an earmuff, that way everybody can hear it at once.
Just imagine I'm shouting out of... you can hear this, like, echo.
The Maze of Madness was created by those that came before. It is used to protect powerful artifacts, secrets, hidden locations. There's actually 4 of them. And they change where they hide or where they stand every 100 years, or when trouble is coming or will be predicted to be coming to a location. Now give me an insight check.
Inside. Yeah, that's a 25.
So
I'm very insightful today.
you're very insightful today, because what you would put together is that all of this started maybe 25, 30 years ago, when Malacutus started being able to influence individuals through the seals into the prime material plane. When he started picking his soldiers, if you will. And then it increasingly progressed to be a more dark and daring time as more things unfolded. Even after the Battle of the Demon Bride, it seems that things never did go back to normal. So maybe it wasn't just coincidence that this maze appeared blocking this tomb.
Okay.
I have a question in regards to the information that she is finding, and so it's not too meta. I'm going to propose it in the way of maybe a high-low roll of, in her seeking the knowledge on the maze, does she possibly find a way to turn the maze off?
No.
Damn it.
Is there any... Sorry, while I'm also searching, I'm happy to do everything else again. but I want to specifically look for people of the Elder Blood and connection with the Labyrinth, if there's any connection there.
That's good. And I would like to see what all I recall about killing vampires.
Okay. Go ahead and make your history check. Go ahead and make your investigation check.
I was
And
actually going to ask what Ellie knows about vampires too.
All right,
and
history.
This is undead, so we get advantage as blood hunters.
That's right.
And since they mentioned vampires, Murkward's going to push his luck again and be like, since you have vampires, it'd be, if you have a relic that was super powerful against vampires, or made them die, like if they looked at it, that would be very convenient.
All of our relics revolve around knowledge and storing knowledge and finding knowledge and preserving knowledge. We are not a warlike people. We have access to terrible, terrible knowledge. All right, so we'll start with Lanta.
I got a 13.
Okay. You just find that the ones that came before this elder race, they created these mazes to try to hide some of their most destructive. All right, Eliana.
23.
Damn. Locke, what'd you get on your...
Well, I rolled a 1, but then I rolled with advantage and got a 16, so that's 22.
22. All right. So you two know that in the realm of Runeth Kesha, that vampires are super strong. They are super fast, blood-hungry, savage creatures. They fall into 2 categories. They are the uncivilized. They are the savage, almost Nosferatu-like, that dwell in dark places. They are bestial creatures that travel in packs and have pack mentality. And then they are the ones of old wives' tales, the civilized, that live among the land of men and, adhere to the old rules so that they do not give up the suspicion of what they are. Knowing this, hearing him speak of what was there and the way that it was reacting, you're certain that these are uncivilized vampires.
Damn it! I was gonna try to seduce one.
Oh, you can still try. I'll let you try damn near anything.
Okay, cool.
But since they gathered knowledge, they don't happen to have knowledge that the blood hunters don't already have on vampires about like another way of dealing with them, right?
Well, that's the thing, is what I was going to say, is the beautiful thing about the uncivilized is that you can actually beat them to death. They are not as strong as those that walk among the sheep, as it is said. So you all have magical weapons. You all should be fine. However, their ability to turn one is a lot more potent. I love that look. Thank you. I know you want to say it. You want to say it so bad. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'm still counting it because you almost said it. So. You said it with your eyes.
It.
You Beastmaster.
All right.
There was a moment earlier where I tried to keep my composure and then lost my stuff giggling because Garbo made a face.
Do we know if they have any particular vulnerabilities, the uncivilized?
With 23, fire. Fire, most magic, lightning, decapitation, sunlight.
So they're prone to fire, lightning, and most magic, you said?
Most magic, yep. Sunlight, decapitation.
We also know that if we sing decapitation like Jack Black did when he decapitated the people in that video game, it inspires the others around us to do it.
No.
No?
I will deduct XP if you start singing that song.
Don't do
Y'all instantly drop to level 2 and I'll throw a fetch in the middle of the room.
All right, fine. Cough up the money and point us at the maze.
We'll give you the money on your return.
Then we need a signed agreement.
Part now, part when we get back.
We will sign an agreement.
I was gonna say, do those of Frenya have like a secret like do they do like blood oaths and stuff like?
They actually do.
They do? Ah, awesome. Well, I'm still away. I'm there.
Yeah, you're still in the library.
Yeah.
So the Q, the chancellor of the religious sect, will push their sleeve up, pull a dagger, and cut down their forearm and offer you the dagger, Eliana.
Oh, hey, he's awake.
He's the one you've been talking to. He did wake up.
Oh, okay, I thought we were talking to the Goliath. My bad.
No, the Goliath said that they would do 3,000, and that was all they said. And that they couldn't voice their opinion on the matter.
So he's offering the dagger out to Eliana, you said?
Mm-hmm.
She'll walk over, look him straight in the eye, and cut her arm.
All right. Yeah. You'll take 2 points of damage. There will be a blue light that turns green. You will feel a momentarily coursing of pain as you feel magic, pure arcana, travel through your bloodstream and nestle into your heart. Give me an insight check. You hung out in Frenia for a while.
Okay, let's see. Rolled a natural 17 plus 4, 21.
All right. You've heard of these blood oaths. Probably a good thing that Sarah wasn't in the room when you made this blood oath. Because if you break the oath, you die. The magic will spike your heart. They take their promises very seriously.
Yeah, but she wasn't going to let them get out of this without making an agreement because she's been screwed over by the upper class of Frenia more than once.
Oh yeah, many times.
Do the surrounding people?
Yeah, she has.
See the whole like sparkly, darkly stuff in the whole pact, or is it just a cut and things?
Yep, just a cut and things.
There, we will do this for you, and you won't screw us over when it's done.
We have made a pact. Let the blood pact stand.
So off to go turn mad, huh?
Would appear that way, my little friend.
Aren't you already there? Never mind.
Well, weirdness and madness aren't the same thing. She's gonna pat the little goblin on the head. He's weird. We like him.
If you will follow me, they will walk across to the opposite side the way the library was situated. They will call to the inner library, Sarah, we're leaving.
Upcoming.
They will speak in a language that you do not recognize, doing hand symbols in front of the wall. The wall will dissolve, turn into a pool of silver metal that rolls down a set of steps. Each step it touches, the sconce on the wall lights in a purple flame as this silver metal continues to roll downward.
I have no idea. I don't know what this is, do I? I've never seen this before.
Give me a history check. You may have heard rumors.
That is a solid 11.
That'll be a no.
Cool.
No.
I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna stand to the side and hoping that it just passes.
And it does. Do you all follow down the steps, or because the chancellor's going down the steps? He's just
yes.
Yep.
When you reach the bottom, you will find yourselves in a natural cavern, the stone worn away by nature and not by man. You will see large stalactites coming from the ceiling and a series of doors and hallways, 3 of them, in fact. To your left, a single hallway to your right, you will see, no, I'll go ahead and tell you. I figured you guys would be pretty perceptive at this time. You will see on the wall a box with 3 levers.
I pull all
And
of them.
you will...
Sorry.
Okay. Up or down?
Down.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Oh shit. Don't put levers in front of me.
The 3 doors that block these hallways will begin to rise. The Chancellor's eyes will go wide. What have you done? What have you done? You will hear a meat. The Chancellor will begin running up the steps. The doors will open and you will see 3 Nagas, full-blooded, in all their serpentine glory coming through. I need everybody to please roll initiative.
Fuck. We're so dead.
Sarah.
Whoops. Oh, goodness.
All right, Bayanor.
15.
Eliana.
14.
Garbo.
9.
Muckwort.
So this being the first roll on the brand new dice tray that was gifted to us by one of our lovely viewers.
Oh no, I commissioned those.
Commissioned. I'm sorry. It was imbued with a magic power, so it was very, very, very wonderful. So I got a 21.
21. Nice job. And Sarah.
19.
And I will roll for the... Of course. All right. Muckwort, you're up.
So they are just 3 Nagas standing in front of us with the Chancellor dude hauling ass the other way.
Exactly.
What do we even see the room beyond the, like, or are they just completely blocking?
No, they're coming. Okay, so I don't have a map for this because I wasn't expecting this to happen.
Okay. No. Oh, goodness.
When you walk into the cavern, to your left is 3 hallways with sealed doors. To your right is a single hallway with a box next to the door with 3 levers. Sarah walked over and pulled the 3 levers down, causing the 3 walls to rise up.
Oh, so it's 1 Naga in each.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
So I gotta just shout this out for my Sunday players. You've been here before.
Wait a minute. Fuck. Double fuck beans. I guess I'm going to.
Have I been here before?
No, this was after your time.
Okay, cool.
Or before your time.
Yeah. Say, this is where I woke up.
This is where you no, this was.
I think it was because we only went down the one cavern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks to a certain cleric.
There we go. All right. Cool.
Right.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
He's going to activate his Crimson Right on the Trident, and I guess go for the closest Naga to try to give it hell and
that'll be the one on the far left.
Yes. All right. Oh, I should also roll for the Crimson Right damage. And so to hit with my trident would be 19.
That will hit.
And I just got part of Ren's dropping the dice curse, so that's going to be nice. I'll have to find that later.
Sorry about that.
For $5, I'll remove that curse.
And since we're all level 5, I believe our Hemocraft die is now a D6.
Oh, it's a D6?
I believe
Shit.
so. Yep.
Shit. All right, then. Gonna be 5 points of damage. Cool beans. So 19 to hit, though. Did I hit?
You did.
All right. So 5. And then with the trident is going to be D6 plus 4. Why did you not stay in the tray? So that's going to be 10 plus 5. So 10 plus 5 radiant.
All right. Awesome. Alrighty. Is that your turn? So that'll bring up Sarah.
Yes.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna flick the levers back.
Okay.
Um.
Middle or up?
Middle.
Okay. Flicking all the levers up to the middle, you'll hear this sound of metal grating over metal. Give me a perception check.
Great. This is so good. Oh no. That is a... That's a 20. Dirty 20. Dirty 20. Filthy.
Such a nasty turn. Your eye catching movement will look up and you'll see a large quartz crystal descending from the ceiling.
Do I know what it is?
Give me a history check because you actually may.
$23.
I need everyone but Lanta to earmuff, please.
Let's do it. We didn't earmuff last game. So this is...
All right. So, with a 23, there is supposedly a legend, a myth, if you will, a story of a technology left from the ones that came before, the Elder Blood, that could magically teleport you damn near anywheres. Supposedly, it was under the city and was known as the Room of the Prism. This very well may be it.
Would I know how to activate it? Or...
Not a clue.
Absolutely nothing. Okay. So when it's coming down into the room, is it coming all the way down to the ground?
No, it stops about, it extends, the crystal is 4 foot long and 3.5 feet in diameter.
Yeah.
And it's smooth. It has been altered manually.
Yeah.
And it'll come down to its full length is extending past the stalactites.
Okay, so like we couldn't touch it because it's not.
Correct.
Okay. Is it connected to anything in the room?
Just nope, connected, comes straight down.
Far out. Okay. Okay, cool. I've got nothing.
All right. All right, welcome back. So that will take care of Sarah. So that will bring up Valinor.
You're muted.
Okay. Anyway, I clicked the thing. It's supposed to undo both. Also, is there a way that we could? I don't. Discord probably doesn't support this, but it'd be cool if we could have hold music while we're earmuffed. And then the whole music could just go away when we're supposed to not be earmuffed anymore. That'd be great. Anyway,
I
someone
will
write
look
the
into that.
designers and figure out a way to make that work. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to activate my Crimson Right.
Okay.
And since my Crimson Right is fire, I will use a level up Will of the Dice D6 as my Hemocraft die. And I will take 1 point of damage. Good job, die. And then I will take my battle axe, my Obsidianite battle axe in 2 hands, and I will go after the nearest Naga to me.
Okay, so that'll be the one that Muckwort just attacked, the one on the far left.
Can I position myself to give Muckwort flanking?
Sure.
Okay.
So that'll give you flanking.
Okay, well, I rolled a 19, and I rolled an 18. Good dice tray. Good dice tray. So I'm going to assume that
hits.
A 19 plus 8 hits, yes. All right, and so then I will need... I'm swinging two-handed, so that is a D10 plus my D6. That was the percentile, but we'll take it anyway. So that's 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 5. So 15 points of damage, 3 of it was fire.
Nice. Coming in, making your way quickly around, flanking this creature, your axe biting into the scaly back of the creature. It will hiss as the fire licks at the flesh. That will bring up...
Wait.
Oh.
Two attacks per action. I get another swing.
Oh, all right. That's right. You guys leveled up.
Yeah. So 14 plus 8 is 22.
That will hit.
For 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 3 fire is a total of 18 points of damage. No, 17 points of damage.
All righty.
And that will end my turn.
All right. That will bring up Eliana.
Ellie's gonna cut her arm and activate her Crimson Right, which is lightning. Oh, goddamn, for 6 points of damage. It's okay. Shit happens. All right. She's gonna call out to Sarah as she goes in for the attack to quit playing with the joysticks.
She moves them up. No.
And she's going to attack with her short sword with her Crimson Right on it. So, which d20 do I want to roll? I'm going to roll this one. That's a 9 plus 9. So 18?
That hits.
Sweet. So that's 1d6 plus 7 damage from the short sword. That's 9 points of damage from the short sword plus 3 points of lightning damage. And then second attack.
There's none needed as that one is dead.
Oh, oh, sorry. I didn't specify which one I was hitting, did I?
No, you didn't. So I just assumed you was attacking the same one as everyone else. If you was attacking a different one, you can tell me now.
I was going to go to the one in the middle so it couldn't have a chance to go after them.
Okay, then never mind. It's still much alive. And it's angry.
Sorry, no, that's my fault for not specifying because I went lizard brain. I was too busy giggling about telling Sarah not to play with joysticks. So that's 15 plus 9.
So many comments, but I'm going to behave.
The question is that the first time she's had to tell her that?
So it's a 24.
That will hit.
With the history the girls have, you never know. All right, so that's the 1d6. Let's roll this one. Let's roll this one instead. 11 points of damage from the sword. And 3 more points of lightning damage.
Alrighty.
That should end Ellie's turn.
That will bring up Garbo.
Okay. Well, it's been a bit, so because we're rested and stuff. So, Garbo is only his normal muscly self, not his super muscly self. So he's gonna take a drink of a bubbling, gunky looking potion and go all Popeye arms, super muscly mode.
So, chugging down a concoction that looks a lot like congealed chicken fat with bugs, worms, and sparkly bits of motor oil.
Oh yeah. And after drinking that, his muscles tighten. He grows a bit more, and he's gonna swing his cauldron at we'll do the one Ellie just attacked.
Alrighty.
Okay. First attack is a 25 to hit.
All right. So I need you all to take your dice trays and go yeet because this is insane.
And then that one is gonna do 12 damage total.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack it again with the cauldron. And that's a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. And that one, oh wow, that's a good one. 6, 7, 8, 9. That one is a 15 damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Wham wham.
It looks hurt. It is
Good.
It is severely damaged, but it's still upright. It is now their turn to do what they're going to do. The one that you just attacked, Garbo, looks at you, hands flying up. There's a flash. I need a dexterity save, please.
Oh, okay. I do that with disadvantage because of my mutagen.
If that's a magic spell, that's gonna activate my what the hell is it? Mage Slayer thing. Hang on one second.
I got a 14 for my saving throw.
Okay. So what does that do?
Okay, so the Mage Slayer is when a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature. And when you damage a creature that is concentrating on a spell, that creature has disadvantage on the saving throw it makes to maintain its concentration.
Okay, so since we don't have a map and I haven't been giving dimensions, here's what we're going to do. We're going to high-low it to see if you're close enough.
Okay.
So roll a d6. 5 or 6, you're close enough. 1 through 4, you're not.
So the magic of the stalwart markery dice tray has worn off, and I got a 2.
Okay, so unable to intercept the creature's magic, you rolled a 14. Let me get my calculator here.
He needs a calculator for it.
That scares me.
Yeah.
Wait,
I really like
oh my
Garbo.
god.
A bolt of lightning will slam from their hands into your chest, Garbo, doing 21 points of damage.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is. The next one that was flanked by Manor and Muckwort will attack Muckwort. I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
$22.
Okay. You will take 13 points of lightning damage as lightning slams into your chest. And then Eliana, the one that is in front of you, I need a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save from me.
Yes.
Scroll up so I can actually see it. 14.
You feel this dark energy as it throws its hands up and mutters in an unknown tongue. You're now cursed.
What kind of curse?
It is bestow curse spell. So it has chosen dexterity as the saving throw that while you're under effects, you will have disadvantage on. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. And while cursed, you must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each turn. If it fails, you waste that turn.
Okay. Can I use Hellish Rebuke since it's a reaction? Or
I thought Hellish Rebuke was you had to take damage. Can you read it again right quick?
Oh yeah, it says damaged.
Yep.
Sorry. Nope.
All right.
All right. With save at the start of each turn, right?
Yep. And that brings us back to Muckwort.
Emotional damage counts, right?
Baggage.
No.
Anyway, so Murkwort will sigh out loud, going, "Son of a bitch! I forgot I could attack twice." Seeing everybody else around him attacking twice, so he will then spin his trident around and be like, "You're gonna get it twice this time!" And so the first time is going to be +7. That's 22, and then
22 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's going to be so 9 regular, 5 radiant.
All right, that will dispatch this creature.
And then, since it dies, he will use his movement to dash over to the one that Eliana is attacking and try to give it the pointy end of the stick this time. And the magic of these trays is amazing. That is another 22.
That will hit. I'll go ahead and tell you your minimal damage is more than HP left, so it's dead.
Ah! He lifts it up on the trident and in victorious manners, kind of shaking the dead Naga, saying, this is what happens. This is what happens, Larry, when you find a stranger in the Alps."
Okay.
Hey, Tyr, since it's dead, is she still cursed?
No, she's not.
Yay!
Oh, that reminds me, just to get this out there because I'll forget. Last week there was a question: if a mage or someone that can cast Arcana casts a area of effect spell and they are within the area of effect, do they take damage? The answer is yes.
Okay.
If you spellcraft it, if you cast it in such a way that you will be in the perimeter of the effect, you will take the damage.
Okay.
All right,
I will
Sarah.
note that for going forward.
I am going to shout at who am I shouting at? Oh gosh. I'm gonna shout at Garbo and be like, "Are you okay?" And with that, I'm gonna give him a healing word.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's just one d4. That's 6 points of health.
Nice.
Something. I'm gonna go for the one that no one's damaged yet, right? No one's damaged it, yeah?
Nope.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna do a swing.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
By the way, your dice tray is on its way. So
Yeah. They've got it in the warehouse. They're shipping it over with the next Australian shipment. That is a 15.
15 hits.
Ooh. Okay. That is 11 points of damage. And then
Alright.
I'll swing at it again. Which is a 12.
12 will miss.
I tried.
All right, Bayanor.
All right, I'm gonna move to the. There's only one left, right? The one that Sarah's on.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna move over to flank Sarah.
Okay.
Creature. No, there's only one left. I'm not gonna activate a second Crimson Right. I'm just gonna keep swinging two-handed. As I rear back to swing at the creature with my axe in two hands, I'm going to say, because I cannot believe that Ben didn't. I'm tired of these motherfucking Nagas in this motherfucking maze.
Yes.
Hey, Locke, guess what?
Yeah.
You bastard.
That's a 16
That'll
to
hit.
plus 8 to hit. Yeah. All right. And that's gonna be. Ooh, that's good damage. 7 plus 5 is 13 points of slashing damage and 6 points of fire. Second swing is 13 plus 8.
That'll hit.
All right. Oh, that's even better. 14 points of slashing and 6 more points of fire.
It looks hurt. It is definitely hurt. That'll bring up Eliana.
All right, her head clear and no longer cursed. She's going to run over to the one that Bjarnor and Sarah are attacking and take a swing at it as well.
All right.
Let's see. I had my sword pulled up and then moved away from it. So 11 plus 9, so...
That'll hit. That's a dirty, dirty,
20.
nasty.
Filthy.
All right. So...
Oh, 20.
10 points of regular damage from the sword and...
How do you want to do it?
And 6 points of lightning. Oh.
She wants to do it dirty.
She's just kind of rushing alongside Bjarnor and just like as she's running, just like plunge her blade into it.
All right.
And hold through.
So, Banor, what you will see is you swing your second swing in, burying the axe deep. Eliana actually comes in under your blade, following you. Her blade coming through, piercing vital organs. The creature shuddering its death rattle as it collapses to the floor. This will take us out of combat. This is also a really good place for our first break, because remember, folks, we do 2 breaks because I'm a chronic pain patient. This is also when we need to close our polls and declare a winner for tonight's voting. We'll be back in 10. Welcome back, Earthbound Travelers. Thank you for hanging out while we took a short break. Also, from the very, very bottom of my heart, thank you for your vote. It went the way that I personally wanted it to go. I love you all. You never disappoint. Before the break, the party.
I feel betrayed by chat somehow. I don't know why.
Oh.
I have no idea what the poll was, but I feel betrayed.
You'll see. Before we took our break, the party had agreed for a sizable sum to face the maze of madness, to try to make their way past the lair of the vampire, to try to enter into the tomb of kings and retrieve the diadem of unification, so that the call to war could be answered with a yes or a no. As they were traveling down into a secret room, they found a series of 3 levers that Sarah could not resist pulling. Pulling the levers, opening the door for 3 Nagas to come busting through. The Chancellor of Religion running. The battle ensuing, and they had been victorious over these creatures. So, you have been victorious. You are standing in this room with these 3 hallways, with this hallway behind you and these levers, and the missing individual to point you to the entrance. What would you like to do?
Well, does any of you have any idea which way to go?
Are the steps still there?
If you go up the steps, you will find him waiting at the top, out of breath where he ran.
Mr. Chancellor, man, they're gone. We took care of them.
He will nod, still unable to speak, leaning against the wall to make his way back down. He will move to the box of levers. As he positions 2 of them, the floor in the center of the room will open. You will see a deep well with sparkling blue water. He will move the levers in a series again, and from this will rise a metallic orb. As it reaches out of the water, light from the crystal that, amazingly, Sarah had managed to deploy, the crystal will glow, shining light down onto the orb, and you will see a beautiful map of Runeth Kesha. You will see Vern, you will see Shardakar, you will see Morton's Deep, you will see the realms. You will see he will switch the levers again, and the map will change to something unrecognizable. He will walk to the map and touch a spot on it. The middle hallway will begin to glow a beautiful, deep purple. This is the entrance, he will say, to the Maze of Madness.
Thank
while
you.
They were,
yes.
While they were getting him and he was futzing with the levers during all of that, I wanted to check the Naga bodies and see if they had anything interesting on them.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Yeah, Cably's also checked them for poison.
Give me a medicine check.
That is a 15.
You will find 30 gold pieces. Their weapons are, they're not like high quality. One of them does have a beautiful silver dagger, though.
19.
They definitely have sacks of poison.
Alright.
In their fangs. Well, in their mouths, connected to their fangs.
Alright, I'm going to try to siphon some of it into one of my many mutant vials.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm dangerous like this. Yeah, I'm going to just try to go for it, just like one vial of poison.
All right, give me another medicine check, and if you are not proficient, add your proficiency based on your order.
Proficiency? How do I know if I'm proficient in getting, like, I'm proficient in
There'll
medicine?
be a dot beside
Yeah,
it.
so I'm proficient in
Okay.
medicine.
Okay, so go ahead. You add your proficiency bonus then.
So that's a 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Man, those nasty 20s are just. You are able to get
Filthy.
1 vial of poison. This is pseudo naga poison, as these are not real nagas.
Yep.
You are determining that based on the poison. It does do 1d8 points of damage.
Okay, cool.
If inflicted into an enemy and they don't pass their Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
Which is a DC 15.
Ooh. Okay.
Do you mention that these are not these are imitation nagas out loud?
Yeah, and I'll be like, God,
yeah,
this is a bit weird.
Nobody can tell it's not real naga hide though.
I can't believe it's not naga.
I can't believe it's
Right.
not real naga.
What, like, is this imitation naga? Is this like something that we know of, or is this the first time that we've ever seen it? And is it as weird as it sounds to the player to the blood hunter?
Give me a insight check.
I would assume that this is just for protection for this, like, I think only myself would have been able to stump the trap and let all of them out.
19.
What was it?
19.
You have not heard of a pseudo naga before. These are creatures that are new to you.
Okay.
And yes, sir, you are the only one in many years that just grabbed the levers and pulled them.
Great.
The last party had a system that they tried, while the artificer, the one person that could have figured it out, ignored it.
Oh, we're there.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't
we're
believe you
the
just threw the artificer under the bus like that.
I did.
The artificer was
The
there
whole-
ignoring it. The druid was freaking out about being stuck in a cave and desperately trying to find a way out, but not paying any attention to the levers. She tried to search the ceiling and would have found something up there, I'm sure, except a certain rogue shot her because she was done up as a spider at the time.
Yes, good memories. Good memories. So you have this open hallway, this glowing purple energy. The chancellor will hand you a medallion. When you have the diadem, use this, break it, and it will bring you back.
Well, at least that means we only have to go through it once. She'll put out her hand, take the medallion from him, and put it in
Okay.
her pouch.
So what are you guys doing?
I guess we're going through the glowy purple hallway.
Glowy purple hallway.
Walking into the purple energy, you are bathed in the sensation of 1,000 kisses upon your flesh. Your sensations become mired and mingled with ecstasy as you find yourself on the verge of the most pleasurable sensation. And then the stench will hit, the smell of rotting flesh, of feces, of gross, nasty, vile things that cannot even be described. I need everyone but Garbo to please make a Constitution saving throw.
Look,
Because of course.
I ain't
Right.
knocking the iPhone. I'm just really glad that there just wasn't an iPhone at the end of the purple hallway, because
Well, that's not bad.
All right. Baranor,
14. No, I'm sorry, 17.
17. Eliana.
14. Oh, sorry. 14 plus 2. 16.
All right. Mugwort.
So not knocking your dirty 20s, but I got a sparkly, clean look at me 20, so that's going to be a 23 on that.
All right. Nice. Sarah,
Solid 10.
you vomit horribly.
Of course.
Horribly.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Bleh, everywhere.
Now, roll a percentage to see if any of it gets on Eliana.
Oh no. A
I'm
percentage?
amused you always assume that they're near each
Like
other.
a percentile?
Yep.
40.
You're good.
Okay. Thank gosh. I would not have been able to
Wait.
forgive myself. No.
Wait a minute. Are they not always near each other?
There are times they avoid each other because they're trying to.
Because there's just that magnetic energy, so they every now and then they'll find that they've just like magnetized, and then they're like, oh no, and then it'll happen again. It's this like magnetic connection.
Like when they're like, we're gonna sleep as far apart as possible, and then they
And they end up in bed, and they're like, oh, how did this happen?
Alrighty. So you find yourself standing at the entrance of a long hallway that is dark. It is putrid smelling. The air is stale. You hear moaning and keening calling.
So seeing Sarah vomit, Ellie's gonna take a handkerchief from her bag, her bag on her hip, and hand it to Sarah. Hold yourself together.
Pull myself together. This is disgusting. I'm gonna like take it and like wipe my face.
Do you do the thing where you like smell it and then wipe your face?
It's like a little bit of a. No, I wouldn't anyway, because regardless, like that smell is gonna go everywhere anyway. So it's very much. I think I'm not even gonna use it. I think I just want to like pocket it, and then just like wipe like with my face as it is, and then I just like.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh no. Where is my sleight of hand? There it is. 19.
And just as quickly as that, it's gone.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Well, while they're doing that, Garbo would like to search the refuse for tasty crawlies.
Okay.
Never mind. Garbo doesn't find anything he rolled a 1.
Always thinking of your stomach.
Can we see that Garbo is actively looking for like bugs and things?
Yeah.
Okay then.
For some
Oh, we
reason, I
stopped
think of
and things
Garbo as
smelled
Gollum.
As he's like digging through it,
Basically.
Murkwart will reach over and be like, buddy, stop, buddy,
Why?
buddy, stop, no, stop.
This looks real promising. I didn't
come
find
on.
anything though.
You probably didn't get anything from a cursed maze anyway.
That's probably true, I guess.
I could have gone my whole life without smelling whatever that stench is in this place. And yet, you want to eat what's on the floor and seem just as happy as a clam in here.
You know, you live near this stuff long enough. You get used to it. I don't know. Something about my upbringing just made me like this kind of stuff. I don't know.
I got a feeling I know what about your upbringing it was.
I don't think you do, but that's okay.
No, he's right. The smell down here is worse than the alley behind the bathhouse.
Oh, that's not that bad of a place. It's pretty good.
So now when we do Garbo's backstory, I want you to start out and be like, this is Garbo's backstory. You think you know, but you have no idea.
All right, so we need to navigate our way through a maze. What do we see in front of us, and how is the place lit? Or
it is dark.
Well, we got a little light because my Crimson Rite is still going.
That is true. Give me a perception check.
Oh, is it dark?
No. Mm-mm. No.
What'd you get there?
I rolled a 2. My perception is +1, so that's 3.
All right. Anybody else wish to try?
Yes.
What are we trying to do?
Get a perception to see what you can
See. Oh,
glean
yeah,
from-
for sure.
Uh-huh.
I want to see if I can see anything around us, hear anything.
This is a shameless
take that.
plug for stalwart markery, if you want to have really good dice
Makery.
rolls, makery, you should definitely look them up because they have not failed us this game.
So what'd you roll?
That is perception is going to be plus the 19, then I had a 20.
20. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
I also got a filthy 20.
Oh.
Oh yeah, roll the
20.
No, that's only a 5. I think Ellie's too distracted with the smell.
We got 2 dirty 20s together. Dirty. Okay, so those of you that rolled the dirty 20s, you notice that this darkness seems unnatural. The light from Bayonor's axe seems to only penetrate it a few feet where it should be wider. This is, if any of you have dark vision, which I know at least one of you do, your dark vision can't penetrate it either.
Yes, sir.
There's something
So
wrong.
what you're saying is Bjorn can't penetrate as deep with his weapon on this one. Got it.
There's something wrong. This light is unnatural.
I can see pretty well, but I can't see anything up in front of there. It's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
darkness
same.
doesn't keep me from seeing much, but not with this.
I've got an idea. Now, even though it didn't work. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I pull out Alchemist Fire, and then I'm like, yeah, probably not, and I put it away.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Garbo pulls out 2 Alchemist Fires. I mean, we could light it up.
I would like to point out we just got rated by the Welcome Inn, with 78 people. So welcome everyone.
So
welcome in.
Well, welcome in.
Welcome to the clusterfuck.
Yes, welcome to the clusterfuck, and this is for mature audiences, so as mature as we can be, anyway. You begin to hear, "Mommy, Mom."
Again with the creepy fucking kids.
Hearing that, Murkwort will duck behind Garbo and say, "Put away the alchemist fire, but for the love of God, keep the children away from me."
Okay.
Give me a perception check, Murkwort.
How about we stay in the tray, please? Fuck beans. The magic wore off. That's gonna be a 9.
You feel something tugging on your trident.
He's going to, since he has not let go of it, and the radiant the radiant crimson rite is still active, he's going to continue to pull back on it, say, "Let go, it's my stabby fork."
As you pull back on it, you expect resistance, and there isn't any. You pull it up to where you can almost see the end. You see a small ragdoll with dirty face, with faded painted eyes, and a sewn little nose and mouth, the red hair that was once vibrant, matted and nasty, and you alone here. Are you my mom?
So Murkwort, and for everyone around, he is going to let out the most girlish squeal. I'm not going to do it to save your ears, but he's going to insert the squeal meme. That's what he does right here, and he tries to stab the thing with the end of the stab it on the ground, stabbing the doll.
So you all hear Murkwort scream and go to step down. Murkwort, when you feel the end of your trident smack the stone, you no longer see the doll.
And then he's going to lift up his trident and say, "Y'all saw the doll, right? The doll, you saw that, right?"
Did we notice?
No one else would have seen the doll.
Okay.
No, we didn't see no dolls.
Well,
think you're losing it.
I don't make that kind of noise just for. Oh, son of the madness is oh God.
Oh. We are in the maze of madness. That makes sense. Okay.
Totally makes sense.
Oh, no.
Come play.
Did
Not
we all
playing with
do
you.
that?
Come play.
What have I got on me?
Kid.
Yes, everyone could hear that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Should we light that
Mer-
torch?
You don't
Merkwort
sound too
hugs Garbo.
friendly.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
I go ahead and pull my second axe and activate my Crimson Right.
Okay.
Oh, ow, that's damage.
Uh-oh. Did Locke freeze?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just damaging myself.
Such
Don't worry.
still.
So-
So
You
still.
held so still. I was like, is he moving?
When you activate the Crimson Right lock, there, instantly in front of your face, the face of a painted jester with green teeth, water running from the eyes and the nostrils and the ears. Help me, as it reaches for you.
Oh, I swing.
Roll that d20.
I'm gonna grab out my torch and light it.
16 plus 8.
You swing, expecting to feel the axe stab or cut into it. Within the moment, there's a flicker of your fire. The thing is gone. Stopping your axe before you cleave it into someone standing beside you as you maintain control.
Oh, I really hate this place.
Lighting your torch, the torch seems to give off the normal amount of light.
Can I see anything around us?
You see the words above the hallway. Forget yourself and be lost. Let those that enter know they are damned.
This does not seem right. I'm gonna point out what it says.
Well, that's ominous.
So
He did say that they've lost a lot of people down here trying to get this thing.
So we have to not forget ourselves so that we don't get lost.
I need everybody to please make a perception check. Bayanor.
16.
Eliana.
Oh, my perception went up. It's 4. 20.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Nasty 20. Garbo.
16.
Muckwort.
Sadly, we are not playing golf, so me saying 4 does not do me any good.
All right, Sarah.
I do believe that me saying 5 is not gonna help us either.
No. Bayanor, Eliana, Garbo, you feel something warm at your feet.
I look down.
Yeah.
You see blood. Thick,
good.
bubbling pools of blood coming
What?
from the stone beneath you.
At least it's not pee.
Well, that's nasty.
You
We
see
should
faces in the blood as it bubbles, twisted, horrible faces, rent with madness. You
Yeah,
see
we
your own faces.
We should move. Is there just the one path ahead that we can see?
Sarah has a torch lit, right?
Yep. Let's go.
Sarah, try touching it with your torch.
Touching what?
Blood.
The blood on the floor at that field.
And yeah, let's hope it doesn't put it out. I'm gonna
I have more
touch the torch.
Screeching, screaming, pain, searing, as the blood bubbles and boils and withdraws back into the stone. The faces twisted in even more horrific expressions.
That's what I thought.
Ellie's gonna pull a torch from her pouch and light it as well, or from her pack.
All right, shall we? I'm gonna
The quicker, the better.
Yeah, I'm gonna start guiding.
All right, so I need. Let me get my new implement of destruction, my pink implement of destruction. I need marching order. So Sierra's guiding.
Mm-hmm.
Who's behind Sierra?
I'll take that.
Are you sure
Yeah, you will.
Do I need to fight Eliana for the good view? Is that?
No, since Ellie's got the other torch, she'll probably be toward the back.
That'd make sense.
I'll be behind Bjarnar.
Because sometimes strategy outranks, you know,
That ass.
checking out ass.
Yeah.
I guess I will be behind Garbo.
Okay. As you cross the threshold of this hallway, you feel a burning on your flesh as if you were cast into a fire. It does no harm, but it is uncomfortable. It lasts only for a moment, and then you find yourself standing in a very stark, white, brightly lit hallway. The walls, the ceiling, the floor of the finest marble. You're a dwarf, Bayanor. Give me an insight check.
Bonus for stone cutting?
Yes.
11 plus 4, 15.
15. You've never seen anything this cleanly cut in your life. You can't tell where one piece ends and the next one begins.
Sarah, you said this place was built by the elders, right?
Yeah, the old ones.
Yeah, that makes sense. This stonework, I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Let me try something. I'm gonna pass you the torch, Bayanor.
Alright.
And I'm gonna put my hands on the stone to see if I could do anything with my elder blood to kind of check it, or
Maybe light up an arrow, tell us which way to go.
pretty much.
I need a dexterity saving throw, please, Sarah.
Yep.
By the way, I should point out that I'm holding 2 battle axes, each on fire, and you passed me the torch, so now I'm just kind of holding the torch between the battle axes, like just waiting.
Yep. It's
Very
an
awkward.
18.
Okay, I got it.
18?
Yep.
Putting your hands on the white stone, they begin to tingle, and you think for a moment, as the blue flame begins to grow brighter and run down your arms, you feel something, a sixth sense telling you to pull away. Even as you're jerking away, you see the face of a hound, but elongated, almost like a lycanthrope. Its claws reaching through the stone to grab you, barely missing you, as it growls and withdraws back into the stone.
All right, maybe don't touch the walls.
I'm gonna grab the torch back off you. I am going to grab the torch and I'm going to touch the stone with the torch.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Garbo, I need a perception check, please.
Oh. I got 9.
You feel something tugging on your cauldron.
Oh, hey, what's tugging?
You will look and see a small rag doll with matted red hair, fading face, filthy clothes. Are you my mommy?
No, I'm not your mommy. I don't think you have a mommy. I guess make you have a maker or something. Wait a minute. Hey, there's another one of those doll things.
I'm gonna turn to look
Smash
at
it.
where the doll is.
Nothing.
So he's the only one who can see the doll.
Go away. I'm gonna kind of shoo it with my foot.
It's not there.
Oh, it's not
gone.
there. Oh, okay. Well, it's gone now. That's good. It was creepy and weird.
I'm gonna look around for how many ways are there that we can go?
One.
Well, that makes it
Gonna
easy.
continue.
Ellie's gonna pull a second torch from her bag and light it and give it to Garbo, so we have one in the middle as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I need everybody to please make a intelligence saving throw, please.
Ooh, I'm good at that one.
Bayanor.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so dirty.
That dirty twin.
That's right.
Eliana. Got a 2. Garbo.
I got 19.
Muckwort.
I got a 21.
And Sierra.
Out of 22.
Eliana.
That
I
die
need
was-
everyone but Eliana Deermuff.
Oh.
That die was rolling so nicely till just now, too. It goes to timeout. How bad is it?
As you're standing there in the back watching, you see a giant maw, the tunnel being an actual beast instead of a tunnel, the teeth chomping down onto Sarah, impaling her, rending her body. You see over and over as the bones break and crack, the blood splatters. You hear her scream. You take 7 points of psychic damage as you snap back to reality.
Question is, can she snap back before she cries out?
Roll for it.
All right. 5.
I would say no.
Okay. Oh, wait till she puts her headset on. No, Sarah! Sorry, I kind of yelled in everybody's ear. Didn't mean to make that loud.
What? I'm right here.
No, I saw something kill you.
Look, we're all going a bit mad in here. We're all mad here. We should probably try to continue.
Right. Let's move on.
Walking further, your footsteps echoing. Sounding as if for each step you take, there's another step. Something quite out of rhythm with you. You will see your shadows grow and elongate on the wall as if there's a light source from behind you. You will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shadows.
That's not right.
I'm gonna like count on my fingers how many of us there are. Like, I've got the torch and I'm like,
Kind of lean forward to Murkwort since he's right in front of her. Do you see the shadows on the wall?
I do. There's too many.
That's what I thought too.
He's going to Marco. Look around. Does anything happen?
As you look around, you catch a glimpse out of this corner of your eye. You turn, you see a little boy and a little girl dressed in beautiful, opulent clothing, finery. The boy with his little flat cap, his waistcoat, and his fruffled tunic with his short breeches and his black boots. The girl in a very beautiful blue dress, her hair in pigtails, smelling fragrant of lavender and lilac, holding hands. Are you all here for dinner?
No.
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 oh no.
They will say in unison, "Are you here for dinner?"
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to dinner.
Are we
No
about to
doubt
get jumped?
We're not here for dinner.
Murkwort
Okay.
reaches over behind Garbo's head and smacks the back of him.
Ow!
As you are reaching to do that, when you say, "I'm not going to say no to dinner," they smile, their teeth rows of sharp, rigid fangs. I need everyone to please roll initiative.
I was like, are we
Yeah,
about to get jumped by a fucking group of infant Nosferatu? Oh my gosh.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
They're they're serving dinner. They're using the to serve goblin cookbook.
My favorite. Tasty.
I mean, his forearms got a lot of meat on them.
He a beefy boy in multiple ways.
All right, Baynor.
11.
Eliana.
15.
Garbo.
30, 30, 20.
Oh, I just noticed the music. It's terrifying. Turning it up a bit.
Muckwort. Yeah, I'll turn it up here in a second.
Oh.
19.
Oh no, I turned it up. It's all good.
Okay. Sarah.
19.
All right, so Garbo, you start first.
Oh wow, okay. Well, now that I see that they are about to eat me and not invite me to actually eat with them, Garbo is going to, well, let's see, I have a torch in one hand, right? I guess I'll drop the torch. I have to drop the torch to do this, unfortunately. He's gonna bite his hand and squeeze the blood from his hand into his cauldron, and the cauldron is going to light up with fire. That's his fiery crimson, right? And then we're going to lift that cauldron on that big stick above my head and attack the small child. Ah!
All right.
I got a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, let's see here. My Crimson Right does 4 damage to myself. And then we're going to do
give him the old 1-2.
13 bludgeoning damage and 3 fire damage. And then we get another hit, and then so we're gonna smack the one and then come back with the backswing and smack the other. And the other one, I get a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
It will do 12 bludgeoning damage and 4 fire damage.
All righty. That'll bring up Sarah.
Alright. This is what we're gonna do. So obviously something has jerked my attention to notice. Are we in like a tiny corridor, or is it like it's large kind of walkway?
It's about 15 foot wide.
Yep.
And about 15 foot tall. Like you could fit a couple side by side, but it's not like wide open or spacious.
Yeah. Now there's nothing in front of me. It's all happening behind me, right?
That is correct.
Okay, cool. Cool. With that, then I'm gonna whip around, pull out my sword, and I'm gonna kind of move up towards them, and I'm gonna take a bit of a swing.
All right.
That's a 1. So it'd be a 9.
No, that's a 1.
Yep.
That's a 1.
Yep.
Let's see what
Fear gets to play with his fumble table.
Let's see what fate says.
My goodness.
All righty.
So this is going to lead me to ask the question. We don't get advantage on these, being the Blood Hunters and attacking Nosferatu.
Oh, are they undead? Or fiends?
They are undead.
Oh, so I get an advantage, right?
Do we get an advantage on attacks?
I didn't think you guys managed on attacks, so it was just saving throws.
No, it's just saving throws, you're right.
Yeah. And skill
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, skill
I
checks.
need you to roll your damage, please.
Yep. 11?
11? Okay. Garbo, I need an intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay. I got a 16.
Oh, if only that was enough.
Oh.
What everyone except for Garbo sees is they see Sarah coming forward to swing their blade. In such a rush, they stumble, the angle of the blade coming off and it biting for 11 points of damage into Garbo's back. What Garbo sees in his mind is Sarah looking at him, smiling, that toothy, fangy smile, rows and rows of flesh-eating teeth. as she wickedly, purposefully drives down on him.
Ah! No! No!
Muckwort. Oh, wait, sir, you get a second. You can, swing again.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing again.
Yeah, you can totally hit
Whoop!
Muckwort again.
Let's not get my
I mean,
keyboard.
Garbo again.
No, not this time. 14.
14 will hit.
Awesome. 15 points of damage.
I need you to roll your 2 percentile dice, please, as you cleave the creature in two. It is humanoid, after all.
47.
You're safe. The swarm does not appear.
And that's all. Oh, what I'll do is then I'll gash myself to activate my Crimson Right.
Okay. Muckwort.
My Crimson Right's still active for having never let go of my trident from before, correct?
Yes.
Alright. So, with that being said, he's going to make his way towards the creepy little children with his glowing trident and attempt to stick them real good. And
did you roll a 1?
No. 14
hits.
Okay. So that's going to be 8 regular, 5 radiant, and then for the second attack.
No, there is no second attack needed. The little boy cleaved in twain by Sarah. You come through impelling the little girl, driving her against the wall. She will begin to away, grabbing hold of the hand of the trident, trying to pull herself towards you before the wounds take their toll and she collapses.
He's going to shake her on the end of it, get off, and fling her off.
Okay. You're in a hallway with 2 corpses.
Search the corpses.
I check our shadows.
All right. I need both of you all, Baynor, perception, Muckwort, investigation.
17.
The correct number of shadows are there.
14.
14. It's like sticking your hands into a large vat of hamburger meat. It's just, that is actually rotted. It's just goopy, melting at your touch, falling away.
He will. Hey, don't touch that. Don't touch it. It
I need a
sounds squiggly.
Constitution saving throw.
You probably shouldn't be touching anything in here.
Constitution saving throw plus a 3. 12.
You vomit.
Garbo would like to pick up the torch again.
I was waiting for
I did not think he was going to say torch.
I was gonna pick up the vomit!
I was like, no, don't do it.
Feeling yourself choking, finally retching, you will see a collection of flies and maggots landing on this rotted meat as they begin to devour.
Let's keep going and get away from this.
Let's keep going.
As you keep going, I need everyone to please make an intelligence saving throw.
It's against fiends, or that? Do we get an advantage?
No.
I'm gonna die.
Bayanor.
That is a 19.
Okay, Eliana.
That's only 14.
Garbo.
9.
Muckwort.
I'm in danger.
2.
Sarah.
So it's a Constitution, right? So I rolled a 1. So I got
intelligence.
intelligence. Oh, okay, cool. So I rolled it. So it was 5. Okay. Oh my gosh. I was like, I also got a 2. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. So I forgot to add my.
Oh.
So it would have been a 6. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
this
cool.
is a
I'm still.
It's a save, not a skill check, so it's 16, not 14.
Okay. So, Garbo, Muckwort, Sierra, you all see Bayanor and Eliana begin to run. You can hear their thoughts of they have to get away from you. You're monsters. You will destroy them. The maze has taken you. You have to get away. And at this point, you will see a creature clad in black living shadow step from the wall in front of them, cleaving both of their heads off in one final stroke. You will all three take 5 points of psychic damage as you snap back to yourself. Now, I made Eliana roll to see if she would snap back before she reacted. So I need each three of you to roll a d20 flat roll. Garbo.
11.
Muckwort.
9.
Sierra.
15.
The DC was 5. You all were able to maintain a small thread as you are snapped back to reality and find yourself staring at your two friends.
But you guys, okay. Oh, my head hurts.
This.
They have heads.
This maze is playing with us. Just know that I have no qualms with any of you. I do not wish any of you to be hurt.
I mean, I believe you.
That's good.
And I feel the same.
Yeah.
Vanor, I need a perception check.
That's 12 plus 1, 13.
You will feel something tugging on your beard.
I look down.
You will see that same dirty, filthy ragdoll climbing your beard. Are you my mommy?
I just shake my head violently in the fashion of someone who has just emerged from a pond or swimming pool and is trying to shake the water off. Like I'm near head banging. I shake my head back and forth so hard to try and fling it off.
Give me a strength check.
Fabio.
All I think of is Aquaman.
15.
Shaking your head violently, you feel the pressure on your beard leave.
Let's keep going.
As you move further in, I need everyone, please, make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy, here we go. What's that?
That's fine.
Bayanor.
Same thing as last time, 19.
Eliana.
That's an 18 this time.
Garbo.
21.
Muckwort.
22.
Sarah.
15.
Y'all are able to withstand the onslaught.
Oh, fuck.
Eliana, you hear a voice. I can help you, you know.
Just gonna cautiously look around, see if she sees where it came from.
You'll see that small ragdoll sitting on your shoulder. Its muddy little hands touching your cheek. I can help you.
I don't trust you.
I just need you to be my mama.
Nope, she'll swat it.
Roll a d20.
My luck, she's gonna hit herself and get hurt. Not add anything to it, just a flat 3.
3. You go to SWAT, nothing's there. You see a door at the end of this hallway. Just a plain wooden door. You're about 15 feet from it.
Mercourt's going to attempt to move closer to the door, and once he is in front of the door, he's going to say, well, since nothing else in this place makes sense, let's try this. And he knocks on the door.
Okay, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, fiddle-dee-dee. You shouldn't be me. It's 7.
As you knock on the door, Muckwort, the door opens. You see standing on the other side of the door a female with multicolored dreadlocks reaching out a hand. I'm sorry. I can return you. I can save you. It was wrong of me to do this.
Yes, it is wrong. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
They will step closer, their hand going towards your cheek. One touch. You'll be back to yourself. Isn't that what you want?
No.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. Can you resist the call of the siren?
Constitution 13.
You will almost feel their fingers. With a final moment, you're able to close your eyes and push away. You vanish. The rest of the party watches you vanish. You find yourself in a darkly lit room, and we'll be back to you in just a moment. Now there was 4 with a hallway and a wooden door.
What is going on?
Where the hell did he go?
That was weird.
Well, we have to find him. And hey, has anyone else seen a weird little rag doll asking if you're their mommy?
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Nope.
It said it could help us if one of us would be its mommy, but I don't know that I trust it. So
Have I ever heard of anything like that before?
Give me a history check.
9 plus 6, 15. And if
Oh,
it's
you
Fey,
have not.
Fiend, or Undead, I get advantage.
It is not, and you have not.
Has Ellie?
Go ahead.
Oh, what's it
And
gonna
while
have?
you're doing that, Sarah, give me a perception check.
You said a history check for that, Cheer?
Yep.
So that is an unnatural 20.
No, you have not.
Okay, it was worth trying.
12.
You hear a voice in your ear. I can make her love you.
Alright, so you're the one that we've been talking about. What's your name?
I don't have a name. I don't have a mommy.
Well, what if I could help you escape from this maze, and take you on many, many adventures with us?
You would be my mommy?
If you help us escape, I can make that deal with you. If you can help us to the center of this maze, to the Tomb of the Kings, I think is where we're going. I can make that deal with you.
Oh, I can take you there. It's back the other way, silly. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh yeah, 21.
You do not fall for the lie.
Ah, okay, cool.
Being able to withstand the lie, the doll will disappear.
Son of a bitch.
And you will see the 15-foot and the wooden door.
All right, Tyr. What we saw was Muckwort vanish.
You saw Muckwort standing there, and then they just vanished.
All right. I have heightened senses because I'm a lichen. So I get advantage on wisdom or perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. So I'm going to actively start smelling for Murkwort as we go, trying to figure out where he went, if
All
I can
right.
find a trail or anything.
All right, go ahead and make a check.
I'm imagining the dwarf sitting there.
Yeah, pretty much. 16 plus 1, 17.
I'm imagining him down on all fours with his butt in the air and his nose on the ground as you pick up Muckwart's trail. It leads forward.
Muckwart's this way.
Okay. Well, you say so. Let's go.
I head to the door and try and open it.
All right, give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
19 plus 7, 26.
You touch the door, you vanish. You find yourself in a slightly dark chamber with a soft blue glow. You all watch him disappear. And then there was 3.
So this is going to sound a little odd. Should we hold hands when we try to open the door so we don't get separated?
It's a good plan of Henny, I guess.
All right.
So who's in the middle?
Who's closer to the door? What would I be closer to the door?
Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it would be me and then Ellie. Yeah.
Oh, this sucks. It's probably best actually.
I'm like in the middle.
Oh.
The
The little vomiting, grabbing garbo that is. Yep, my hand. Take it.
Ellie will grab his hand without hesitating.
You go and you touch the door. Sarah, I need a intelligence saving throw.
$17.
What is Sarah's absolute biggest fear when it comes to Eliana?
Seeing her, like, I would say, like, being, like, tortured or, just in so much pain and agony, that I am unable to assist or do anything. Yeah.
And that's what you expect to see when you touch the door, but it's not. You see her in a passionate embrace with another individual. Lingering for a few moments before, poof, you find yourself with Muckwort and Bayanor in a dark room with a blue glow. And then there was 2.
Oh, well, we're still here. Hopefully this isn't like just disintegrating them. That would be pretty bad.
Can you imagine?
Like, they just kind of disappeared. Then again, Barner said that Murkwort was up ahead. Hopefully it's not a disintegrated Murkwort up ahead, because that'd be very unfortunate. Oh, well, not whatever. Let's try it.
Intelligence saving throw.
I got a 21.
Poof, you're gone. You find yourselves in a room with Bayanor, Eliana, Muckwort, leaving Sarah all alone.
Would leave Ellie all alone.
Ellie.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay.
Leaving Ellie all alone.
She'll take a breath and kind of try to steel her nerves in case something's happened to them and touch the door.
Give me an intelligence save.
Which die do I want to roll? I'd like to point out earlier that 2 that I had was because I looked at my wisdom save modifier instead of my intelligence save modifier. Wouldn't have made a difference. But so I rolled a 12. I have a +6, so 18.
18. You find yourself standing in a room with your companions. And this is where we're going to take our last break.
Hello.
Welcome back, Earthbound travelers. Thank you for hanging out while we took our last break. Before the break, the party had entered the maze of madness where they began to lose themselves, but the dice were fortunate, unlike others that have come before them. Making their way to the end of the single hall and touching the wooden door, some having to face their past, others just simply disappearing. You now find yourselves in a large room. The stench of death and decay, blue orbs floating in various patterns, giving a soft blue light as you see floor to ceiling vaults and crypts on the floor, some broken and destroyed, whether it be age or something else. You will see that one of them has a name. The farthest one on the away from the wall, it is off by itself almost. A pulsing red orb on top of it. Written on the bottom in common, hearken. You have made it to the Tomb of Kings. Congratulations.
Somehow I was expecting a lot more vampires.
I think I was
Makes me a
expecting
little-
more maze.
That too.
I'm a little nervous that it seemed that I don't want to say simple.
Don't-
'cause
don't say it.
wasn't simple. But no, it seems like what is that feeling? You're waiting for something else to happen.
Yeah.
You are all you, aren't you?
Yeah, of course I'm me. Who else would I be?
Give me an intelligence saving throw, Garbo.
In a place like this?
I got an 11.
Who could you be indeed? Well, you could be anybody. You're almost positive you're you, though. You feel like you. But do you remember what you feel like?
My real concern here is that this place has been making us see things the whole time. That it's just making us see what we want to see now. And that this ain't the tomb. But I guess there ain't nothing for it but to go and get what we came for. It's here.
Look, there's one way to find out. I'm gonna find the tomb with the name of the dude that we're looking for.
That would be the one at the end of the room, the one that says hearken.
Oh.
Yeah, I go with her.
Yep. Going up to it. Let's go. Let's rip this band-aid off. Let's start this. Yeah, alright. Cool. So I'm just gonna...
I mean, it's not like when we open it that like vampires are gonna come crawling out of all the other holes.
Yeah,
right?
we'll find out. It's fine.
So now would be a good time for everyone to join me in Owlbear.rodeo.
Yep.
That way you can see what I'm describing. And I would like to give a big shout out to Quiet Tornado for providing us yet another beautiful map.
Stunning.
Well, I'm refreshing because apparently I'm still seeing the old map.
I love the use of blue.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Mm.
Let me know when you join us, Leonor.
It's thinking about it real hard.
While we're waiting on Banor to refresh, if you play D&D digitally or hell any tabletop, and you want something to handle your battle maps or your puzzle rooms, and you don't want the heavy underpinning of the virtual tabletop, go to owlbear.rodeo. Check it out. It was made by two individuals in Australia. It'll run on damn near anything. I've run it on my phones, on my tablets, on older tablets. Run it on a Chromebook. I'm going to run it on a toaster eventually. I just got to find the right toaster. And they were nice enough to give us permission to use it on our streams. So yeah, go check it out. I'm telling you, it is a amazing product. And then when you get amazing map designers like Kawaii Tornado, it just really makes everything pop. I'd also like to mention, why can I not think of his last name? Todd Koss, our artist. If you look at our tokens, they are the individual that provided the character art. An amazing artist, absolutely amazing. Someone
worry
to
about
definitely check out.
Not thinking about his last name, Tier. You were too busy being blown away by the art. It's understandable.
Are you with us, Bayanor?
Close enough. Go ahead.
Alrighty. So you two make your way down to the tomb that is labeled Darkened. There it is, the gray stone, the last slumbering place, the remains of the last one to wear the diadem. The red orb slowly pulsing on the lid of the crypt.
Eleanor, would you like to... Could you help me out with this? If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Ooh, that is a pretty map. It's finally loaded. All right. Yeah. Give me a second, and I'm gonna go ahead and shift
You're shifting to Werebear?
to Werebear.
Werebear stare.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Give us the werebear stare.
As he's shifting, Merkworth's going to try and say, "Open sesame."
Give me an intelligence saving throw.
That's going to be a 16.
You know that stuff only works in fairy tales.
That was worth a shot.
One of these days, I'll have that open a door and then watch him just go.
Yeah, because I think we've tried it in every game we've played together. At least once.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so shifting from a 4'6" dwarf to near 9 foot tall werebear. I take my. So is this sarcophagus like? Is it got a stone slab on top of it? Is that?
Yep.
So I'm gonna take my axes and try and like wedge them in and like pry it up.
Give me a strength check.
So while he's doing that, Merkworth's going to position himself with his trident up over his head, ready to stab down, just, in case.
And Ellie's going to turn around so that she can watch into the rest of the crypt while this is happening.
I have a 16.
Easily. The slab will screech as it moves, the red orb falling to the floor, bouncing once, twice, going dim. There you will see a skeleton in its final resting place, holding in its bony hands a beautiful, for lack of a better word, tiara with red and green stones. The diadem of unification.
Oh, hey, it occurs to me, I shifted. I should put on my party hat.
Yeah.
Get yours on, dude.
Just bear it up. That's unbearable.
I can barely believe that you forgot.
I hate you all.
That was very good.
Or very bad, depending. All right. I was very pleased with it.
Forget it.
Take a look behind us. For it is where we grow jokes, and it is bear.
Run.
All of you, fish. Fish slaps to the face.
Hey, I didn't say anything this time. I made the werebear stare joke last time.
That's fair.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
So it's open.
Yep.
Diadem. It's there.
Right there in the skeleton's hands.
Merkworth's going to move his trident down right on top of the skeleton's head, and then kind of like look at the thing, and then look at whoever is going to try to grab it and nod.
I am turning to watch all the other crypts.
Cool.
Which is
I'm
what Ellie's
snatching up the
doing.
diadem. Let's go. Let's do this.
I need a wisdom saving throw. So.
Yep. I will take that. Dirty, filthy, 20.
There's a lot of them dirty 20s rolling
Oh
around.
my goodness.
As soon as you snatch it, the room goes quiet. Almost as if you can't hear for a moment. And then it's normal. You can hear the breathing of your friends. The soft of wind coming through the tomb. And then you start to hear a scratching noise.
I'm gonna quickly skip up to Baranor and throw the diadem into his bag of holding, and then pull out my sword.
Okay.
If the thing didn't move, Markward's gonna retrieve his trident and say, "Hey, close it up, let's go, let's go."
Do we all hear the scratching?
Yes.
All right. Since Ellie and Bjarnor were watching the other crypts, do we see anything moving?
Perception check. With advantage because it's undead. Or fiend or fae. Or all of the above.
Oh, thank God for advantage. That'll be a 23.
Banner.
Mine was dirty.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
So nasty. You'll see dust starting to move from the vaults on the wall. You will see dust starting to move on the crypts that line the walls, the important ones, if you will. You're muted.
You ever hate being right about something? I think we're about to have company.
Wait a minute.
A bitey kind.
Let's
What if-
do it.
What if we put it on and just say, "I wish that you all leave us alone"? They'd have to listen, right? They'd have to listen, right?
No.
Only if you immediately die.
Ooh.
What if Ellie
Oh.
grabs out the medallion that's supposed to get them back?
I don't know. What happens?
We're
Are we
we're
all
supposed-
grabbing onto each other?
I mean, we could do that.
We could
but
try.
We're here, and we should kill all these goddamn monsters.
I don't think that was part of the deal. It was get the diadem, bring it back, right?
Yeah,
Get the diadem, bring it back.
we are blood hunters, and these are monsters.
And if these are the type of vampires we think they are, they hunt in packs, and there's a lot of them, and their bite is extremely effective at turning others.
And the quicker we leave here, the quicker we can take care of the bigger, badder monsters. It's always about the bigger, badder monster.
Now, question: if I was to get bitten by one of these Nosferatu, if it is a Nosferatu, do we just become that kind of vampire with that pack-light mentality, or can we become the civil kind? Because I'm contemplating whether or not I want to get bitten. Okay. Okay.
Hard to say.
Easy. Actually, Bano, I'm gonna reach back into the bag of holding, pull out the diadem, and I'm gonna slam it on because I don't give a fuck.
As she's pulling it out, and I see her like, I can guess what she's thinking. I'm like, remember, Ileana made a blood contract. If you put that thing on and can't take it back off, that's her life.
Oh! Well,
Sarah
no.
wasn't in the room.
Theoretically, we'd be taking it back to them anyway. They'd still have the diadem. It'd just be on my head. Would I know that
don't know.
this diadem would never come off to you?
You have no idea.
Okay.
But you put it on, correct?
Yeah, poor Sarah wasn't in the room when Ellie made that blood contraction.
Yeah,
Ellie
that's
never
what I'm
said
saying.
anything.
I say that to her as she's pulling it out of my pouch
Okay,
before
so
she
you say it
puts
before I shove it on. Okay. Didn't know that. Alright. If we get into any... If it gets really bad, I'm going to be using it.
Alright.
And I'm gonna like... I don't know how I can really clip it. Put it back in the bag. Put it back in the bag of holding. You've got it.
Alright.
Alright, then we're doing this.
I guess so. I'm gonna slash myself and
Apparently.
activate my Crimson Right.
Yeah, Ellie now let go of hers, so hers has still got lightning on it. So, Tyr, I've got a question. Since we've got 2-weapon fighting, if she took out a dagger and cut herself with the dagger too, would she also have her Crimson Right on her dagger for the bonus action?
Yep.
She's gonna pull her dagger and nick herself with the dagger too. Let's roll that damage.
Alright, let's go.
I'll probably regret doing that later.
You hear scratching.
Cool, I'm gonna start, yep. Start walking through. Sort out.
You walk back to the door. Nothing happens.
What the fuck? Gonna get to the door. I'm gonna put my ear to the door.
Touching the door, I need an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no. 12.
I need everyone to earmuff, but Sarah.
I'm so dead.
You have a moment there where your mind is going through all the possibilities of what's about to happen. About, are these crypts about to come alive? Or these Nosferatu that you have heard about, these pack vampire, are they about to attack? If there's as many as you think, there's no way you can stand against them. And that's when your mind starts wondering, what'll happen to Eliana? You can see vividly her being torn bit by bit, shred by shred, for these things to feast on. Other ways your mind travel, you see her transforming into a creature of darkness. Scenario after scenario, your worst dreams, your worst fears, things you didn't even know your imagination was capable of. You watch time and time again as the body hits the floor, till there's thousands of bodies of Eliana around your feet, all crying in unison. You let us die. You did this. You could have saved us. Why did you forsake us? You will take 8 points of psychic damage.
Hey Tia.
Hmm?
You bastard.
Thank you. Please roll a flat d20 to see if you can keep from reacting. You need higher
3.
than a 5.
To 3.
3. Oh, you will react. Let me bring everyone back.
Saw that, Locke.
So what? I didn't do anything.
And we're back.
Are you okay?
Am I still in the room?
Yeah.
I'm gonna like sit on the floor and like kind of like have my head in my hands, being like, I don't know. And that's where I'm gonna stay for a little while.
All right.
Hold up. Let's get going, right?
Yeah, I'm starting to think that the scratching sounds is just more hallucinations.
Oh, that could be, yeah.
Well, do you want me to break the seal to see if it takes us back?
Yeah, let's all be touching when you do.
Okay.
So
Chill.
we'll move over to where Sarah is.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all move into a
Since Sarah is sitting on the ground, we all put our hands on top of Sarah's head in a pile. Then Ellie
Fuck
breaks the
me.
thing.
Oh my god.
She shoots the dagger that she activated her right on. Pull the seal. Break it.
There is nothing. You do not feel anything. You do not hear anything. You do not know anything. There is nothing. Slowly, slowly, conscious thought begins to reverberate. Where am I? Who am I? Where did I come from? The age-old questions of man. And then, like a shot, you will slam back into consciousness, feeling yourselves falling through space and time, slamming onto the floor. You will look up. You are in the council room of the Tri-Knot Council. There they are on their throne, waiting.
Bjarno, give me the thing.
I reach in the bag of holding and pull out the diadem.
Ellie will take it. Walk up to the Tri-Knot. This is what you wanted, right?
Yes, that is it. The Chancellor of Religion will take the diadem, placing it on their head. There'll be a soft hum as red and white energy begin to trickle down, almost like water. Their face becoming younger, their eyes becoming more youthful, the rest of them concealed, but you could almost guess that it's having the same effect. Their voice will echo throughout the entire city, almost deafening. My children, I am Q. I am your Pontifex. Kneel and know my word is law. The other two, the two that you saw die and come back to life, will shimmer and fade the illusion that was around them. Their corpses there on their thrones. You will hear the march of boots coming, the doors being kicked open, the general leading the army as they have now armed themselves, these Minotaur. We have waited long enough. What say you? Will you go to war with us? The now Pontifex will smile, sitting in his throne, his fingers steepling together. Yes, we will. We will join forces with Taladegarios. We will destroy the kingdom of Ironsea together. And that is where we're pausing for the evening.
You bastard!
Tyr, you fucking bastard.
See, and this is the kind of shit that Ellie was afraid of. That's why she didn't want to do this in the first place.
Bastard.
Damn it.
Damn it. Why didn't I just put it on?
So sorry to cut it short. Having some dental issues, and
No
the pain
stress.
has just got to the point where I just can't go anymore tonight.
Mhm.
I want to thank everyone for joining us. Before we go, we do have a special shout out that we're wanting to do. I'll let Ren talk about it.
All right, so some of you guys have connected with me on Twitter. You see the pictures of my goats. You hear me talking about our farm. So my partner and I actually are in the process of purchasing the farm from the former owner. And in the course of doing so, we took on some of her animals and have had some unexpected vet bills as a result. And we have also found that we have to redo our fencing entirely. And we desperately need the help. So if you guys could visit our GoFundMe, I dropped the link in our chat. Lanta, if
Yeah,
you
I'll
could
grab it
share
right now. Yep.
over there. If you guys could help us out at all, that'd be fantastic. If you can't, if you could just share it out, that'd also be wonderful. We could really use the support.
Yeah,
And yes, we are Drunken Duck Farm.
I just noticed that. I was like, That's sick.
Yeah, let's help out the enemies. You know, got to be good stewards of the earth. That's what we're here for.
Go
That's
check
right.
it out.
Go help support the Goat Fund Me.
Yes, the goat fund me. All right. Once again, thank you guys for joining. I'm sorry I couldn't hang till later. This pain is just too much. And this is a good place to stop. So for those of my players that was wanting to know, the vote was, would Frania go to war alongside Teledegarios, the Minotaur Kingdom, or would they refuse?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, excellent. All right. So before we go, we will go ahead and tell you who we are and where you can find us, just so you can remember. And again, like I said, thank you for hanging out with us.
Hi guys, I am Lanta, also known in the interwebs as Lanta Fanta. You guys can find me right here on Level Up TTV. I do a lot of stuff over here. We do a lot of cool stuff. But apart from that, I was on Lego Masters Season 3 in Australia, so definitely go check that out if you can, no matter where you are in the world. There's ways you can get around to watch it. It was a lot of fun. But that's all from me.
Hey everybody, I'm Ben Sigurd. You can find me on Twitter at Ben Sigurd.
Dan here. Over on Twitter, you can find me at Ravenous Dan.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, the voice of Eliana tonight, and you can find me on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi gamers, I'm Locke Clark, and I was the player of Bjarnor Sangar, and you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter Patience at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with an H.
And I'm Tier the DM, world's okayest DM. You can find me on social media at tier_the_DM. And don't forget to give us a follow over on the Twitter at will_of_the dice. We're almost at 1,000 followers. We're at 992. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Rumor has it we kind of might do something special at 1,000. Who knows?
Who knows? We will see. One thing that I want to say, and I know I say this at the end of every episode, but it's true. And this week, I've been dealing hard with emotional and mental health this week. It's been rough. And it was you guys, the things that I saw posted on social media and stuff, along with the friends and family that I have that have absolutely helped me make it through. Times get dark. We all face hard times, but we're not alone. There are people that love you and care for you. Find those people. Let them help you. And when you get stronger, go find others and help them. Love and inclusion. These are the torches to a better. These are the torches that light the path to a better tomorrow. Come with us. Be torchbearers. Let's make the world a better place. You know, Gandhi said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." So let's do that. Let's just be good to each other and make the world a better place. It's not hard. So with that in mind, we will see you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. here on Level Up TTV, Scions of Oblivion. It's going to be just as good as tonight, guys. Just as good as tonight. So that's all I've got to say. So thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
Winds begin to blow and frost begins to nip at the flesh. The blood hunters to a soul begin their sojourn north. The keep Gregorgarian in the highlands of the Ullervale Plains has sent forth a summons, one that has not been called in 300 years. The Sagwine Tribunal, heads of the clans and keepers of mythos have gathered. They have sounded the horns and let the call go far and wide. This can mean only one thing. Darkness is coming.